Profit Team 6X.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, well, the majority of the kids in that program are from like south side of Bethlehem, inner city kids, right? Talk about, what the motivation behind that was and what the vision is for that nonprofit organization. Well, your nonprofit organization.
Yeah, well, we this 6X has been going for years, bro. It just people just starting to realize it now. Like it's been going since I was a kid. Like it was called Youth Organizers. Yeah, so it wasn't even. This is just something again that's been taught to me. Like I'm just doing what was done for me. It was called the Youth Organizers, right? And it was my uncles, my cousin, those guys running it, running biddy leagues and obviously my cousin took it to another level because I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Like I'm just the face of 6X. Like my cousin Jonathan McDonald, he does a tremendous job at, he should really get the key to the city. You know what I mean? He's the one who's kind of holding it down and keeping 6X to where it is. He's really got it to where it needs to be. So I can't even sit up here and take any credit. I'm just kind of the face, so to say. I kind of front the money, so to say, but it ain't even me. Like I won't even take credit for that because it's really because
that's fire.
He's really the one who drives it. He's really the one who's on the ground and doing all the work for 6X. And so
what was the intention though? Like when you wanted to create that, obviously you said, yo, cuz I'm gonna let you handle this. But what made you say like, yo, I'm gonna do this? Like you said it because it was taught to you, but like what did you want that to become? Is it just like for kids to play basketball and follow their dreams, or was it more so like what was it?
I think it was just just to have another outlet for kids to keep busy. You know what I mean? And it's not even. It's far from where I envision it. Obviously because I can't do much because I gotta leave and
right.
In a few days, and so I can't really do much. But the motivation from it was just to give kids a different perspective, bro. Whether that's involving them in sports or taking them to a basketball game or doing things that they ain't even used to doing. You know what I'm saying? Just to give them a different type of perspective and to understand that, it's possible. And I think that was the motivation, just to show these kids that, it's possible, bro. Like you ain't gotta be, you don't gotta live in Vegas, you don't gotta live in Cali. You can do it from right here, fool, because we got the resources and we got the knowledge to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so it's been done before. So it's like
you big on that, bro. Like letting kids know, like, yo, or letting anybody know, like, yo, you could do it right from here.
Right.
You big on that, bro. You don't
gotta move nowhere. You don't gotta play for no type of team. You ain't gotta play for this dude or do this for that dude, man. You can be right from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, and you can do that shit, bro. Because it's proven. Bethlehem, Allentown, Reese did it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
right.
Bro, you don't need nothing else but where you at right now.
That's
you know
a
what
fact,
I'm saying?
bro.
And I just want to give the kids a different type of perspective to understand that, because they don't feel as if it can be done. If they don't feel like it can be done, it ain't gonna be done.
Right.
So I just want to kind of give them the knowledge and experiences that I've been and surrounded by the people that I know to give them that belief.
That's tough. I don't know if you remember this, but in 2015, you came to a Freedom workout, the Freedom football team workout. I was on that team, and you gave us a speech, bro.
Fuck out.
Do you?
Not me, goddamn.
You came with Andre. He came and brought you 2015, bro. We were in the gym, bro. And I don't know. I don't remember what you said, but I remember you being there. I don't know if you remember that, though, by any chance. Like, do you remember?
But you see, it's how you made him feel.
Right.
Feel me? Like, you ain't remember anything I did in that moment. You ain't remember anything I said. You ain't even listen to my damn message. I was probably spitting some science, too, bro. You ain't hear nothing, but you figure out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How it made you feel. Like, it was cool, you know what I mean? It wasn't like...
I was the year you got drafted, bro, and you came back. And I guess you just want... Again, it goes... You still think the same way. Like, you want to let kids know, like, yo... I think you said something along the lines of, like, yo, just know, like, whatever you set your mind to, you could really do it, man. Bro. Like, and I think that's a good message and something that you should continue to spread, bro, because... A lot of people from where we're from always want to be from New York, want to be from Philly, want to be from anywhere else. Just want to be like, I don't know,
like it's better.
It's weird, like bro, rep your town and go hard for it and try to make something of yourself. You know what I mean? But you're one of the few people who stand on where they're from. Tyrese is the same way.
Sure.
He stand on Allentown hard, so it's like we definitely need more guys like that.
For sure, man.
What advice would you give a kid that comes from like a low background situation, surrounded by gangs and negative influences? Who's striving to make something of themselves? You know, considering you were in a similar environment like that growing up, what is something you would tell someone, a kid?
Now, I would really say, I don't want to tell them like, what's your excuse? You get me? Like, I don't want to say like, obviously, you know, you got some things going on in your house, so there are reasons why, you know, things don't happen, but I just feel as if, bro, there really ain't no excuses, dog. Like,
right.
And I don't know any other way to put it, bro. Like, and I'm not saying I had the worst background or the worst situation coming up, because people have it worse, 100%. But through all that toxicity, all that bad stuff, I still feel like you have a chance to work. Like, if you really want to go to the league, if you really want to, whatever you're trying to do, no matter how bad it gets, bro, I still feel like you can, for an hour, you can go run. Or you can, even if you don't got a court, a ball, I just feel as if there's no excuse, bro.
Right.
I 100% believe that. Like, don't give yourself any reason to believe that it ain't going to happen or that you can't do it.
Right.
No matter if the worst situation possible, the worst situation possible, I still feel as if you can still work. And that's what all it comes down to. There's nothing, it ain't the person you know, it ain't the team you play for, it ain't the school you go to. If you work, it's gonna happen.
Right.
I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. And that's what I was taught. So it's like, keep your head down and just work, bro. Like, something is gonna break, the storm is gonna pass, and something is gonna happen. So no matter the situation, bro, you can still work. And I feel as if that was my piece. Dig, like, that was the work was the piece. So I'm like, it ain't definitely no excuse.
Right.
So if you don't want to go home, you can do work.
Right.
You can do some push-ups, some sit-ups. I'm not saying to be out here going crazy, bro. I'm just saying you can do something on a day-to-day to show it as if you want to do this. You know what I mean? Like, no, you don't need no gym. You don't need anything. You don't need anyone.
Right.
You can work. That's all you need to do.
Right.
And something is gonna break.
Right. Now that's good advice, bro. Because I'm thinking like,
obviously, I can sit up here and tell these folks believe in themselves, and
I get it.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna be real, bro. You just need to work.
That's it.
That's
I think it's that simple.
We talked about that.
I don't know if we have.
Right. That's
but it really is that simple.
That's what it comes down to. Just work, fool. Like, whatever you trying to do.
I think we try to complicate this thing too much. Like, if you just put the work in, continue to do that, something's gonna happen. And if you're in a situation where there are negative influences on you, or you're surrounded by some bad stuff, like, if you need to cope with it in a healthy way, work out. Right? If you need to get away from some people, work out. Right? Like, if something's, you gotta use that energy into something actually positive that's gonna make a way for you. Like, don't have the excuse if I can't, because
that's like a bad mentality to me.
It is,
like,
bro.
That's a weak mentality to me. If I'm being 100% real with a youngin', I'm being like, bro, you're kind of being soft, bro, because you're letting your circumstances get the best of you. And I understand they're bad circumstances, but if you want this.
Right. And you know what you could also say too, which is real, is like, you're being a follower. If you're on some, like, you want to be with everybody else doing this dumb stuff,
that's cool.
You're being a follower.
Right. That's okay.
Because if you think about your situation specifically, bro, you were waking up at 5 a.m., you were doing 2 workouts a day. Like, how many of those days were you alone?
Every day. All the time. Nobody, all by myself.
It's the road less traveled, bro. Nobody's on that, but you're being a leader. You're doing what most aren't willing to do, and that's what kids need to hear. Like, you got to be a leader. You got to be doing what most people aren't willing to do, so you can have the results that most people don't have. I heard that from Inky. I ain't gonna take that credit. I heard that from Inky Johnson this morning, bro, because that's real, though. Because kids want some results that they didn't even work for. You know what I mean? And then they have more reasons of why they couldn't do something, as opposed to more results by putting the work in. Like, just put the work in, bro. Put the work in.
That's it, bro. That's really it. That was you need to clip that. What you just, from when you said Inky, you need to clip that. Clip that from Inky to the end of what you just said. That was crazy. That was bro. That was crazy. That was a good one.
I'll give that to Inky. He had that in my mind today.
No, but what you said after Inky.
I don't even remember, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm telling you, clip that, bro. That was